Here comes the high schooler. He's put down his pencils and he's picked up his pads, and he's here in Manchester from Hansung High School. And he's in with a real shout and a little smile as well.
That was the moment when I thought, yes, he looks so young there, didn't he? Coming out a little bit like overwhelmed, a bit shy, like he's a proper teenager. And then he's going to come out here and surprise us.
From Tunisia, Mohamed Khalil JENDOUBI.
But will it be teenage kicks from Tae-joon, or will it be Mohamed Khalil JENDOUBI? So adept and so creative as well. The Olympic silver medalist lost out in the Paris Grand Prix, but as you see, overcame Jack Woolley on the way to this final. And they've had their requisite rest. I hope you have as well. Maybe your feet up. I know that Abaton Engelbert of France will not, because he's got his eyes on the prize in this one.
Referee, you may start the contest.
So here we go. Best of 3 rounds. First to 2 will do. Sensors on their socks. And of course, the sensors on the body protectors, which they're about to test here. If you kick to the body like so, it's 2 points. If you kick to the head like that, it's 3. Obviously, it's slightly more difficult when they actually start fighting.
You can see the height difference here. Slightly for Tunisia, you can see, but the Koreans are kind of used to that, aren't they? They're not always the tallest in the weights, but for me, it's that movement that gives them that advantage.
Totally, it's a conversation you and I have as we kick off at the under 58 kilogram final. As Tae-joon pops one on the board straight away. It's only a height advantage if you can use it. It's actually just a height difference.
Exactly, it's not an advantage. Did I say advantage?
No, but that was the conversation you and I have.
Totally. Sometimes it is an advantage, but when you're against a Korean athlete who can move like this, it's not an advantage. It's a difference.
And making a difference so far, 2 on the board. Tae-joon. Kruche, the call from the coach. Chun Min-hee happy with his charge's efforts to get victory here. The coach using the front leg spin that was the call, and he's just delivered it right on textbook. Cue the headshot response from JENDOUBI.
I think for me that spin, it wasn't committed enough. I think he said, what, you want me to spin? Okay, I'll spin, but next time just do it when you're ready and commit fully, and I think he could have scored that one.
JENDOUBI trying with that left leg chop kick on the inside. You mentioned the leg length he has in the semi-finals. Can he get himself into that clinch distance? Almost a good block from the Korean.
I love how the Korean is using all the ring as well, using all of his angles, because he knows JENDOUBI likes to control that centre of the ring, likes to use those leg lengths, so he's just kind of making him think, using that whole ring, sidestepping. Difficult to catch someone when they're always moving, John.
No question, a moving target, and it is the Korean. Well, Hansung High School, I'm sure they put in the 3 times a day training, prodigiously hard at the high school, sometimes harder than the universities and pro teams train to build that skills. And as you say, Sarah, paying off here. Last 30 does well to avoid the Gamjon and the head kick.
Very good, very well. Still engaged. He's probably a fraction from getting a Gamjon there, and takes another body shot on the inside. 4-0. 15 seconds to go. Nice spin from JENDOUBI.
It does well there. As you say, the spin from JENDOUBI, he's forced the Gamjon, but Tae-joon deciding to turn his head, hit the deck, take the Gamjon instead of the kick to the head. Into the last seconds we go of this opening round. JENDOUBI just needs a head kick to get himself to be ahead. Time ticking, Gamjon given, and that will give Tae-joon the opportunity. Watch the footwork that you mentioned, Sarah. He's up on his toes, and he's into the lead here.
Very comfortably into the lead there as well. I think that last body shot, I think for me that was the end of that round. But JENDOUBI, you see him panicking a little bit at the end, getting frustrated. I mean, it's hard, isn't it, when you're, Olympic silver medalist and right at the top of your game, and someone young comes in. It can be quite frustrating, and I think he is frustrating him as well.
As you say, you go from being the hunter to being the hunted, and Tae-joon, concentration, and as you know, they spar all the time in the high schools in Korea. That's all they do. So that control of distance, the radar to see things coming, it's on point for them.
Yeah, exactly. And they do sparring as well, don't they, with like play sparring, so not as aggressive. So that's when they can use that movement and that footwork. So they have fun, they play, they move. And then when it's real, they've got that memory back, haven't they, of that amazing footwork and good basics.
Well, the wise words of Sarah Stevenson, who will have the medal in their memory bank at the end of this one. Mohamed JENDOUBI from Tunisia, 1 round down, and guaranteed he will be rounding in on Park Tae-joon. The Korean coach Che Moon-hee, I should say, very happy with the work so far. Good cover again from the Korean in the inside, not just about the kicks.
A bit scrappy, but again, that precision is incredible. It's really incredible. Because they were both kicking at the same time, both trying to score on the inside. 4 points for JENDOUBI. He's tried that spin quite a lot, and it's paid off. But 4-4, another body shot from June.
Tries it again with a little front leg counter in the inside. You can see the little 1 next to the 4 in blue. So that means that Park Tae-joon is 1 round up. But it's been a great start from both men in this one. As you say, the high value spin kick from JENDOUBI. Park Tae-joon does well again, covers the head kick. Well, we spoke about the importance of focus and concentration. Both men eyes locked on each other.
Definitely, yeah. And you can see for me, JENDOUBI, his tactics have changed slightly. He's come out a little bit more aggressive. He's not letting Park kind of move around the ring too much, get away from him. He's keeping that pressure on. And it's working a little bit better for him.
Well, it's all tied up nicely. As you say, it's working better for JENDOUBI. He's tied up at 4-all. A minute to go. The taller of the two coming in, but who's going to stand tallest on the podium? A little fly look at the scoreboard there from Park Tae-joon. The look away kick. Look one way, kick another.
You liked that one, John, didn't you? A nice attempted headshot from JENDOUBI. Just a little bit too high. But a body shot will do nicely. 6-4. It's kind of nice if you miss a headshot without being too high.
You've got the flexibility. You kicked so high, it sailed through the sky. But going through his repertoire, JENDOUBI, you mentioned, turning the tactics against Park, that little front leg. Now, the momentum goes. How's your confidence, the young man in blue?
Okay, 8-4 now to JENDOUBI, that experience coming into play now. Not letting the youngster get his own way.
But the gamjom given, it will be invalidated from the centre ref. So as you said, Sarah, not letting the young man get away with it, but keeping himself in contention. A 1 point difference. Orumbal the call, the right leg on the inside.
And a body shot from June Park there. Oh, and a spin. Okay, taking it to 10-7. 2 spins now.
Last 10 seconds now. Park is 1 round up. JENDOUBI trying to get himself to tie it up at 1-all. Not too many gamjoms, just one on the board. Reverse turning kick not far from the Korean, tries with the other. It will be a gamjom. And can Mohamed Khalil JENDOUBI get back into a 3rd round? Does well to avoid the step up reverse. And we talked about it, Sarah. He knows how to respond. We've seen and we've talked plenty about Park Tae-joon. JENDOUBI, it looked as if it was going away from him there.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. This is what I like to see. For me, like, I want to see champions keep on winning. I want to see champions that have been at the top show how they managed to stay there, you know? So we all want an underdog, and it still could be his day, but I think we've really got a fight now on our hands, an exciting final match now.
And you're right, and what I was thinking there is that if you come out aggressive, you've got your plan, I'm going to upset this guy, I'm an unknown, here I go. Oh, it's starting to go against me now. How does he summon it up?
And this is where kind of that experience could come into play, because for me, that you haven't got that experience yet at 17 years old and in a high school. I know that is from Korea, and they have an incredible standard at high school, but you can't teach experience. So, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. I still think it could go either way, But I'm happy that JENDOUBI took that round, so we've got an amazing final.
Well, I'm happy that you're here with us to change and exchange that analysis, and happy that wherever you are, you've been treated to the very best of Olympic Taekwondo. Park Tae-joon, the man in blue, Mohamed JENDOUBI, the Olympic silver medalist. Of course, he's in red, but both men going for gold.
I think JENDOUBI, again, same tactics as the second round. He's making June Park look a little bit more like, what do I do now? Damn it, it's not working. And I think he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, as you say, the database in both of their fighters' heads running riot, which way to go, which way to look. The head movement from the Korean there, bemuse them, confuse them, and try and lose them. But JENDOUBI just said no.
Yeah, exactly. For me, the talent alone is not going to work against an experienced player like JENDOUBI. Now he has to think.
Yeah, you can't kid a kidder, as they say. And JENDOUBI wise to it, but a good little short kick in the inside, not far away. And it could come down to, of course, connections on the protector.
Good attempted stab there from JENDOUBI. I don't think he quite believed that was on the pad then. If he would have committed more, could have scored that one.
No, he certainly could have. So there's various little lights that go on if you kick and score. So you can see there's one little light on for both. The green light is on there beside JENDOUBI, which meant he was leading, but he's walked into a big punch there. So Park punctuates it, puts himself in the lead. Last 40.
A nice body shot on the inside from JENDOUBI. Those long legs, like we were saying, it's difficult to score and that close distance, but he's found a way to do that. Good control.
Which way is the Gamjeon going to go? Or is a call from the coach instead? It looked as if a bit of leg clashing there. Let's listen.
Let's have a look. Who's saying they were holding or... Oh, a headshot. Okay. Sometimes you don't see it.
No,
like
you don't.
You see it that close up, so...
Of course.
I'm looking forward to seeing this replay. Let's see.
Well, you've got the best view in the house if you're fighting in the next couple of days. What do you think yourself, Sarah? Any on this? We didn't see it in the live, hence that's why we have the video review. Looks like the shoulder being flicked at best. Could be a flick to the face there though. If you're in there you might see it.
Could have been a toenail to the nose.
That's
Never
it.
know.
Never fun. Not to be sniffed at. There we go. Let's have a look here.
From this angle.
Well, inconclusive and unsuccessful. Worth a throw from the coach, because we're in the throes of the final 30 seconds. Mohamed JENDOUBI was one round down. What has Park Tae-joon got down the stretch?
Nice little headshot. 5-1, so he's going to take that headshot off for grabbing. So a Gamjeon and a headshot taken away. So all to play for again, John. 2-2, 25 seconds to go.
The clock ticks as both men fire forward. Who can find the pivotal score to take the gold? The little green light is on for JENDOUBI, so that means he's got more hits on the protector if it does stay at 2-all. Last 10 now. Park Tae-joon has been in a real scrap here. Mohamed JENDOUBI, eyes down, concentrating. Both men battling forward. The little twisting kick. In with a shout is Park Tae-joon, tries the back leg turning kick, oh so close. JENDOUBI goes with the push into the last seconds. We go, both men scoring on the way through, and in the last seconds, can you believe it, graduating with honours, Park Tae-joon from Hansung High School producing the upset here. Mohamed JENDOUBI all the way through, but Park Tae-joon just with quality counting there, Sarah, and giving it everything